And welcome back. We are live here at Cave City today for baseball again here at Cave City High School. And we're running a little behind today with our stream, but mostly because I wasn't able to get set up till not too long ago, as that's a pop up behind the plate, and nobody called it, and it's going to drop for a foul ball. But fighting the wind today and fighting the the bus route, everything else as we were trying to. That took a little extra time today, so a little late on the stream, but we are here and live as Caveman hosting Sloan Hendrix today here at home. One out already in the inning on a, I don't remember if it was strikeout or not, but there's a fly ball to center field. 4 out, number 2. Get lineups and stuff here in just a few minutes while we figured I'd better pop in here anyway while we're live action on the field. So you folks ain't hanging on this beautiful day for baseball, for any outdoor sport actually, but if it wasn't just so windy, it would help us out a little bit, at least as far as where I'm sitting. But up here where I'm at, it's going to be windy no matter what you do, as we're up here on the hill behind the baseball field. And there's a called strike 2 as I'll go through our starting lineups here in just a second so we get prepared. On the mound for the Caveman, I believe that is Silas Mega. Swing, and one popped out to the right on top of the dugout and toward the road, and that is a foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to our third batter of the inning. I'll get this figured out in a minute. Bear with me here for just a minute. Swing, it's a grounder to short. Rat's going to pick it up, throw it across, and complete for the third out. And that will be a 6-3 out for the third out of this inning. No score here in the first. We'll be back with starting lineups right after this. All right, back here, leadoff hitter for the Caveman today is Rhett King on this beautiful March the 11th. High fastball to start out, Rhett, and ball one. Pitch number 2 to Rhett outside, but it called strike one by Tanner McGuire behind the plate. Clint Lucy out in the field for today's game. Rhett fouls that one to the first base side. It's going to be out of play. Off the dugout over there. That had been 2 foul balls in this game, one by each team, and both. One has hit the dugout on this side, one has hit the dugout on the other side. That's kind of interesting. Pitcher taking quite a while here to go to the plate, and now Rhett steps out. It took too long, so he'll call time. Caleb Cates on the mound for the Cavemen today. Rhett gets a hold of that one, goes deep to the left field side, but into the bullpen, and out of play. Ball 2 called. Caveman batting Rhett King, Reese Bray, Silas Mega, Jackson Colvin, Weston Dickerson, Aiden Smith. Ball 3 goes to the backstop. Clayton Walling, Lane Miller, and Caleb Cates is the order for the Cavemen today. Lane Miller is the DH. Newt Caraway behind the plate today. Swing and a miss, strike 3 for Rhett King, and Rhett will go down on strikes. Reese Bray, next up, number 15 on his jersey, plays first base for the Cavemen. As we've got lineups now, and things are looking better for me as far as getting ready. Strike 1 call in the outside corner for Reese Bray. Reese ready for pitch number 2. It's going to be a breaking ball under the third baseman's glove, and Reese will have a single to start off his afternoon here. On the mound, number 99. It says 99. I may have him as 00. I wasn't able to read Sloan's lineup very well at all, actually. No, I don't. Yeah, 99 is the pitcher. Moore's what I've got on my paper. In steps Silas Mega. Takes a called strike 1. He's seen it and he's ready now. Big off play to first, and it is unsuccessful for Morse. It's wind really whipping out here from the west. Hit up the middle, but right to the second baseman as he rotated over to take the throw down as Reese was trying to take second, and he was right there to position himself. They get the out at second, but they do not get the out at first. First baseman couldn't hang on to it. So I had to bring up just the second out. Mega reaches on a fielder's choice. Jackson Colvin, number 13, stepping in for the Cavemen. Gets a hold of that one, goes to the outfield, and the left fielder dives for it, cannot bring it in. And that's going to be a base hit for Jackson Colvin. That'll move Silas up to second base. Weston Dickerson, shortstop, up now. Excuse me, folks. Smoke in the air, too, kind of getting to me. All right, Weston Dickerson to the box now. Calls time. Morse taking too long at the mound, so he'll call time. And we'll see what we have for the first pitch to Weston. It's going to be low in the dirt, halfway to the backstop, and that'll let both runners move up second and third now for the Cavemen. Weston looks at a first pitch ball all the way to almost the backstop anyway. Folks, if you get blown over up there, I mean, I'll check on you every once in a while, but I see it's already turned and went away as I just had it pulled up on my YouTube to check and see how the stream was looking, and then next thing I know, you guys are looking into literally right field. So, oops, sorry. Trying to get that fixed. You know, this wind is killer on this equipment out here. Ball 2 called. We'll see if y'all can hopefully catch most of that action right now that's going on. Pop up to the right side, and it's going to be called off by the second baseman, and out is Weston Dickerson on a fly out. And that'll be the end of the first inning. Due up for Sloan Hendrix. And the bottom or top of the second is Wall, Hill, and Morse coming up for you right here on Cave City School Athletics. We'll be back in a few. All right, back here, first pitch swing and a miss, strike one for Braxton Wall. Up here for Sloan Hendrix. The Greyhounds in town tonight for non-conference baseball. And that is a swing and a miss for strike two, Braxton Wall. Poke that one to short. Rhett's got it, throws it across, and out number one, complete. As that is two balls hit to Rhett in a row. One to close out the last inning, and then this one here to start this inning. But good job to Rhett King to get those scooped up and thrown across here in Cave City. It is one out, nobody on here, top of the second inning. Hill bats fifth, and he is in the box now. Outside pitch is, oh, that was close, but ball one. Caleb Cates on the mound for the Cavemen today. Caleb pitched at Highland just a little bit the other day, and Dalton's not sure if he pitched much yesterday, but I knew he would probably start today, and we talked about that on the AP Biology trip yesterday. Strike one that time, and it's 1-1 even here for Hill. Swing and a miss, strike two. Caleb Cates doing just fine on the mound right now for the Cavemen. Cavemen wearing the cream white jerseys today at home. They look great. I love those with those retro socks. Ball two, though. It's even now 2-2. My goodness, this win, folks, is ridiculous. Sloan in their black and gray or gold uniforms. That's a swing and a miss for a strikeout. Caleb Cates has got number two that I've got him down for. Now the pitcher for Sloan, Morse, up to the plate. Wears number 99. Bats from the right side. His first plate appearance of the day. Little curveball action, and strike one called. To start out Morse. Second pitch is hit toward Rhett King, and Jackson Colvin fields it, but it's going to go past Reese at first base. And I really thought that Rhett had to play on that, and Mike could get it across, but Jackson already in motion, shifting that way, and that's just one of those tough plays that anybody could probably get, but just didn't work out in our favor. So Morse will reach on that one. As they'll run a courtesy runner in for him, as he is the pitcher. We'll go from there. Stepping in, number 21 now. I don't have a name for him because the lineup card was illegible, so I could not tell you what it said. So it's number 21. He'll swing and a miss, strike one on the first pitch. Pickoff play, and he is out at first for the third out. And that was a good move by Cates to get that one. And that'll end the top of the second inning. 3 outs there. And that means 1, 2, 3 inning technically. We back for the bottom of the second. Aiden Smith, Clayton Walling, Lane Miller due up in the bottom of the second. We will have it for you when we come back here on Cave City School Athletics YouTube. Batter up, Aiden Smith, number 22 for the Cavemen, plays left field, and see what he can get going for us today. Aiden, first time at bat here, bottom of the second. First pitch to the backstop and ball one. Morse on the mound. It takes a long time to throw. Second pitch a little bit high. It's going to be ball two to Aid. Caveman won out yesterday, 2-0 over Valley Springs for the first conference win. There's a called strike for Smith. Behind now 2-1. And here we go. Next pitch high, ball three. 3 balls, 1 strike to Aiden Smith. We'll see what he can do here. Hitters count. Nobody on, nobody out. Hits it right up the middle past shortstop's reach, and Aiden will get on with a nobody out leadoff single. Next up for the Caveman, Clayton Walling. They've reset the pitch count, which means they've got a new pitcher on the mound. Let me see if I can figure out who that is. I can't see from here that number. And we'll check it out here in a minute. Pickoff play to first is unsuccessful. We'll check the number here in a second. First pitch to Clayton is a ball. A little low. 1-0. Cates has thrown 29 pitches today in the game so far. Number 7 on the way from our new guy on the mound. Now I'm trying to figure out. Runner goes. Smith to second, and ball barely gets there, but it's going to be bobbled, so Aiden will be safe at second. Good job for him to move up there on a good steal. Clayton. Still out of the box. He'll step in here in just a second when he's ready. Here we go. Back to action. Here we go. Shows bunt. Pulls back. It's going to be ball two. Clayton gets a bat on that one, but it's going to go foul to the backstop. Strike one for Clayton. Well, the board says strike two. I'm not exactly sure where strike two come from. Let's see what the umpire says here. And hits it to the shortstop. Picks it, fields it, and first baseman can't pick it. And Clayton Walling legs that one out. Good job by Clayton. Lane Miller steps to the plate. Number 4 is the DH today. Been hitting pretty well. Here we go. Miller, waiting on the pitch. Pick off play to third, and he's under it. Aiden is back barely, but I think he got a hand under it. The pitcher's wearing like a number 30-something. Is this Stetson Wall, number 30? Ball in the dirt. It's going to give a chance for the Cavemen to advance here, and Aiden's going to score standing up. As Clayton will advance to third, and he was safe at third. going to say he was just barely safe at third, but he advances on that, and Smith will score the Cavemen's first run here. 1-0 Cavemen. Nobody out here in the bottom of the second. Miller at the plate. He's ahead 1-0. High, ball 2. It is Stetson Wall on the mound. He is the new pitcher. I guess they moved more somewhere else. I'll have to see if I see a 99 out there somewhere else in a little bit. 3-0 count here to Miller. Called strike 1 down the middle of the plate. Sharp County's under a burn ban until further notice. Just now issued. Full count to Miller. Here we go. Pitch to the plate. It's high and ball 4. Lane Miller walks. Caleb Cates, the pitcher, up next now. Wall to the plate, shows bunt. That's a safety squeeze, and it's successful. Cates puts down a bunt. Clayton Walling will score. Brings in the second run of the inning, but good job on a very well-executed bunt by Caleb Cates. Holy cow, that was just perfect. Walling scores. That's the second run of the inning, and the Cavemen are ahead now 2-0 in the bottom of the second. Mound meeting out there. Apparently, by the whole infield and the Sloan coach. I've got what they needed to discuss, I guess, figured out. Here we go. We'll be back to action here in just a second. Two nothing Cavemen here, bottom of the second inning, and we're batting leadoff. It's Rhett King. Pitch coming to Rhett, called strike 1. Beautiful pitch. Rhett, runners on first and second, high fastball. Ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Rhett King behind, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch coming to Rhett, swing and a miss, and Rhett has struck out twice in this game. That surprises me a lot. So 1 out here for Reese Bray. Reese had a single in the first. Takes strike one that time. He's ready for it. Pitch number 21 coming for the inning here. And inside, ball one to Reese. 1-1 here to Bray. Third pitch of this at bat, and Reese pokes to third, and Miller's going to be tagged out for the out over there. Reese will reach on the fielder's choice. So 2 outs here. Cates will move to second. Two nothing Caveman. You're in the bottom of the second inning. 2 outs and 2 on first and second. Pitch coming from Morse outside, ball one. Silas Mega at the plate for the Caveman. Foul ball is going to be up and out of play on the dugout again on the first base side. It'll be strike one for Silas. Checked on the runner at second. Second baseman moves over. Hold him on. Get this Asian beetle out of my face. That's a blooper into center. It's going to fall for a hit. We're going to score one on that one as Jones comes around as the courtesy runner for Bray, and he will score from second. Excuse me, not for Bray, for Cates. My bad, I forget. Caleb is actually the batter. 3-0 Cavemen now in the bottom of the second. Mega with RBI single. Swing and a miss, first pitch for Jackson Colvin. 2 on, 2 out here in the bottom of the second. 2s are wild. Colvin at the plate, behind 0-1. He bounces the second pitch, though, to short, and they're going to get the force out at third. And that'll be the end of the second inning, but Cavemen score 3 here. Rattle around a few hits, and we'll go to the top of the third. Due up is number 21 back up, Johnson and Lewis for Sloan. We're back on Cave City School Athletics YouTube. We'll be back after this short intermission. Back here, 21 back in after the pickoff play to end the last inning. And Cates is on the mound, strike one. That ball hit high to the third base side, and it's called by Colvin, and he makes the play in foul territory. Oh, that'll be good. That'll be a good fly out. To the third base side. One out here for Johnson, who steps in. As Cates and Newt Carraway have a quick discussion there behind the plate. All is well. Cates to the plate. Swing and a miss to Johnson. First pitch, strike one. Caveman lead here, 3-0. We're in the top of the third inning. Down the third base side. Colvin knocks it down, and it's going to be a tough play across as far off the bag as he was, or excuse me, as close to the line as he was. But gets it across to Reese. It's going to be an infield hit, but good job for Jackson to lay out, dive, and stop that thing from going to the outfield. Lewis, the batter, number 4. Cates looks in. Bouncer to the foul side of third baseline. Another one on the way. Cates to the plate. Dribbler foul again. That's strike 2. Lewis behind the count, 0-2. Outside, ball 3. One ball, 2 strikes here. I meant ball 1, not ball 3. What was I saying? That pitch hit high and deep to left field. Aiden got a beat on it, though, and it's going to bounce at the wall. Aiden throws it in, though. And Sloan in kind of a mess here on the base running, but they've gotten back. Everybody's safe. Well, that was a very deep hit single. You don't see singles hitting the wall very often, but Johnson, runner on first, he went to, I don't know. He didn't go to the right spot on his run. Doesn't matter, though. He advances to second. That's a single for Lewis. Back to top of the order, Sutton now for Sloan. Second pitch is ball 2. And Newt's going to go to the mound and have a conference real quick with Cates. One out, runners on first and second for Sloan. They trail here 3-0 here in Cave City. Done talking, and we're going to come back and play some ball here. 2-0 count to Sutton. To the plate, Cates. Pitch, low and outside. Ball 3, 3-0 count here. Called strike one on the 3-0 count. Good pitch there by Cates. Working his way back in this. Bunt shown, but it's ball 4, and runners will advance. Pass ball. Newt went back and got it, though, at the backstop. All runners safe. Time call, Coach Jamie King. He'll be out to talk to Cates. We'll return here in just a few. Back here after the pitching change for the Cavemen, Silas Omega now on the mound. Caleb Cates got 2 1/3. Silas dealing last Friday night here. Let's see if he can continue that in relief that night too. First pitch, ball 1 in the dirt. Good job by Newt to collect that one. Bases loaded here, 1 out. Dean at the plate. Inside strike called, and that's 1-1. Mega. A lefty. Playing center field. I guess they just swapped him out. Here we go. Blooper over first base into right field. Clayton tracks it down near the line. He's going to throw it home, and that'll keep the runner. Good job on the throw by Clayton Walling to keep the runner at bay, third base. It's still going to be an RBI single, though, for Dean. Stetson Wall up now. Called strike 1 to Stetson Wall. He grounded into a 6-3 putout to end the first inning on his first at bat. Second pitch from Silas. That one is a ball, so 1-1 here. 3-1 the score here. Caveman still lead, but bases are loaded for Sloan, only one out. Ball in the dirt, and Newt's going to keep it corralled. 2-1. Swing and a miss, foul tip. Good catch by Newt, and it evens up 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 outs here. Braxton Wall now up, number 00 for Sloan. Wynn's got the flag in right center, pretty much just pooched out there straight. Just almost count all the stars from here. Ball in the dirt on a breaking ball. It's ball 1. Braxton Wall at the plate. Good job, Newt, keeping that in front. Next pitch fouled off behind home plate, strike 1. Pitch right to Rhett King. It's going to be a line out for Braxton Wall. And that'll be the end of the top of the third anyway. Due up next for the Cavemen in the bottom of the inning, Dickerson, Smith, and Walling coming your way right after this. Back here to the plate for the Cavemen, Weston Dickerson. Flew out in the first inning, had his first at bat. It was a fly out to second base. We'll see what he can do here. 0 for 1. Outside pitch, ball 1 for Weston. 3-1 to score. Caveman leading here. Pull back on the bunt. Good job. Ball 2. Bottom of third here. Stetson Wall still on the mound for Sloan. He's throw pitch number 32 here in just a second. Actually, right now. And hit to the second baseman. Fields it, bobbles it now. Can't get it out of his glove, and Weston is a eyelash shy of being safe. Over at first, so he's going to be out. And brings up Aiden Smith. Aiden led off the second inning with a single and ended up scoring our first run of the game. First pitch to Aiden is outside, ball one. Next one on the way now is inside, ball two. Got close to hitting him, but thankfully it didn't, and Aiden's up 2-0 here in the count. Wall on the mound. Gets a sign, he'll go to the plate. High, ball three. Three-0 count for Aiden Smith. 5-hole batter for the Caveman. Playing left field today. Strike one. That was the prettiest pitch you're going to see of the day. And 3-1 now. The 3-1 pitch is hit high by Aiden Smith. And going to be to left field, and left fielder's going to track it down and catch that one. And man, he couldn't have got much luckier with that one. I thought the wind was going to help it slide over just a little closer to that fence, but it does not. So a fly out to left field will end Aiden Smith's at bat. Clayton Walling steps back in. Clayton reached on a error by the first baseman on the throw, and then later scored our second run. Was in the second inning. Had a 3-run second inning. First pitch ball to Clayton. Wow. I forget how lonely it is up here by myself. Clayton knocks the ball into deep left field. And deep drive, and it's gone. Clayton Walling with a solo shot to left field. Holy cow. And there goes his dad, Ed, to go get that ball and pick it up as a souvenir. Touch 'em all, Clayton. Touch 'em all. Clayton Walling extends the lead now 4-1. First home run of the year of the season for Clayton, and the first one that I know of for the Cavemen. And it's now 4-1 here in the bottom of the third inning. Swing and a miss, strike one for Lane Miller. Lane walked, later tagged out at third base on a normal fielder's choice. Lane, high fastball for ball one. Next pitch, Lane turns on it, and I think it was coming right to him and has to shield his face, but it hits the bat, so fouled off, strike two for Lane Miller. Behind the count, 1-2 now. Next one, hit hard by Miller to left field, and snagged by the left fielder. You couldn't have wrote that one up any different, and that's going to be a fly out to left. But Clayton Walling has a solo shot in the inning for his first in the year. And we'll go to the top of the fourth with a 4-1 lead. Due uphill, Morse and number 21 for Sloan. We start the top of the fourth, and Hill up to bat. It's called strike one to start it out here. Outside on the second, evens it up to 1-1. Third pitch coming to him and in the dirt and rolls almost to the backstop. Ball two. 2 balls, 1 strike. Coach Jamie King to the mound. I'm going to talk to Silas Mega. He's pitching, giving him some pointers. It's 4-1. Caveman with the lead here in the top of the fourth inning. Scored 3 in the bottom of the second and 1 more on a solo shot by Clayton Walling there in the bottom of the third. And now here top of the fourth, we still have that 3-run lead. The wind just absolutely unbearable out here today. Seems like, at least it feels like, up here on top of this hill. Fouled off a right straight back to the net. Dugout will take care of that for the Cavemen. Silas is on pitch number 17 now. Here it comes, and swing and a miss, strike 3. The Hill goes down swinging. Brings up number 99, Morse. Was the starting pitcher, and after an inning, he was pulled. He may have threw his allotted number of pitches he had left. Outside, ball 1 on the first pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Next pitch on the way from Silas. It's high, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike here for Morse. 4-1 your score, Cavemen here. I want to remind you, if you are just now tuning in, as Sharp County has been put under a burn ban, please stop burning. We're under heavy wildfire possibilities today, and I know there's a large fire in Evening Shade right now. I've started multiple fires up there, making things difficult for firefighters at the moment. So please, please, watch what you're burning. Please don't right now. Heads up to softball land. That's a foul ball back this way. And Looks good. Nobody got hit, so we're good to go. 3-2 full count here for Morse. Silas Mega, his 23rd pitch of the game, is a strike, but it's hit. And Walling can't track it down. He's lays out for it, though. Morse will advance to second and just barely made it back on the throw in. That was a good job by the Caveman to get that in. Center fielder, Caleb Cates, getting into red at second. I'll give him a double on that one. Now up number 21. Silas to the plate now. First pitch, strike one. Good spot there for Mega. See if he can hit it again easily. Bet he can. Runner goes to third, and Newt doesn't have a hold of that one, and it's going to be an advancement for Morse. He's at third base now. Runner on third, one out for Sloan. Next pitch, a breaking ball, and Rhett knocks it down at short, but it's going to let the run score, and everybody's safe. Rhett could not make the play on it. He laid out for it, knocked it down to keep it from going to the outfield. It was a good job by Rhett, but just could not, didn't go right in the glove and kind of ricocheted off a little bit. So went behind third base. But good try there by Rhett as there's a single. Johnson will step in now for the Greyhounds. First pitch called, strike one on the outside corner. And Johnson behind here 0-1. Double play opportunity, one man on. He's at first, one out. High pickoff throw over to first, and everybody back safely. Mega on pitch number 28 here in just a second when he throws. There it is, and it is, oh, just missed, I guess, and ball one. It's 1-1 here. 1-1 for Johnson. Second pitch, third pitch, excuse me, is inside. That must have been way inside, I guess. I don't know. I'd have called that a strike probably every day of the week. Two one. Mega delivers. Ball three, and runners will advance to second because Newt couldn't hang on to that one. 3-1 count here. (4-2) your score after that last RBI, and there's ball four, and runner advances to third, throw not in time, and we got runners on the corners now. Time called by Coach King, and we'll take it with him. We'll step aside here for just a moment. Back in action here. Lewis at the plate now for the Greyhounds. Two men on at the corners and one out here in the top of the fourth. One run already in. Pitch. Can't keep a hold of it. Newt lost it behind home plate, and it's going to be ball one. Runners at second and third now. One out. Called ball two, and 2-0 now for Mega. Behind in the count to Lewis. Called strike one. One and two here, Mega. Fire to the plate now. Outside, ball three. These Asian Beetles, folks, they're about to drive me insane. He's got 2-2. I got 3-1. I missed a pitch somewhere. Oh, well, that'll be fine. Swing and a miss, strike three, and he tags him, and that's going to be strike three called as we'll back to the top of the order here in the top of the first. Sutton will be at bat here for the Greyhounds. 4-2 Caveman with the lead here, but Sloan trying to chip away at it. Runners on. Foul ball to the third base side and into the dugout. A little dangerous. I don't think I'd be able to hold that one. That would have hurt. One good thing about this weather, though, I'll just mention it. I'm working on my tan. It's working out pretty good, or my sunburn, either one, I guess you could call it. Strike two called, and it's 0-2 here to Sutton. Dribbler up the third base side. It's going to be out of play, foul ball. 0-2 count for Sutton, and Silas Mega is about to hit 40 pitches in the game for him. Oh. In the dirt, good snag by Newt, ball one. Silas to the plate, and in the dirt that time. Newt keeps it in front, though. 2-2 to Sutton. Two outs, two runners on. Oh, I like that one. Full count, 3-2. Thought he had strike three, but it is what it is here. Mega to the plate, pitch number 43, and it's going to be in the dirt to the backstop, and a run will score. And now we got a runner on after the walk. A runner on first and third again. Time called by Coach King, 4-3 now. Our lead has dwindled to 1, and we'll take the break with them. Back here, Caveman changed pitchers. Jackson Colvin on the mound now as they'll move Silas over to first, and Reese will play third. Colvin on the mound, 1-1 here to Dean. 4-3 the score. Caveman lead by 1. Ball 2, and two one. Two outs here. Got to get a third before they tie it up. Deep fly ball to left field. Aiden at the wall. He hits the wall and caught. Aiden makes a spectacular catch in left field as he hits the wall, hangs on to the ball, and there's another dent out there from another fly ball. Well, actually another body. So there you go. Good third out there for the Cavemen. We're due to bat here in the bottom of the 4th. Next up, Caleb Cates will lead us off. King and Bray coming up right after this. First pitch of the bottom of the 4th is a foul ball to the parking lot. If you parked over in the pine trees by the middle school gym, then, well, I got 2 words for you. Good luck. Because that's where Cates fouled that ball off to. Got it up the middle. Short's going to make a play, though, across the diamond and out number 1 as Cates runs into that 6-3 out. To the top of the order. Rhett King to bat. He struck out twice in this game. I know, I'm as shocked as you are. See if Rhett can do something here. 0 for 2 on the day. Here we go. First pitch outside, ball 1 for Rhett King. Took Jackson 4 pitches to get out of the inning and a spectacular play into the wall by Eden Smith. Called strike 1 on the inside corner. It's even now at 1-1 for Rhett. High fastball, ball 2. Rhett's ahead in the count 2-1 here. taking a long time to throw these pitches, I've noticed. All the Sloan pitchers have been that way so far today. In the dirt out front, ball 3. Three one. Pitch number 50. Called strike 2. Full count now for Rhett. Rhett due here for a hit. Outside, he'll take his base. It goes to the backstop, and Sloan's catcher not in any hurry to get back there. And Rhett getting down the line pretty quick. Well, man on here, 1 out. In the bottom of the 4th inning as Reese Bray will step up. It's 5:19 in the PM. Beautiful weather out here. If the wind would die down just a hair, that would be nice, but I guess I can't complain. It is like 75 degrees. Pick-off attempt first, unsuccessful. .76, I was really close. Wall to the plate, called strike 1 for Reese Bray. Reese got a single in the first. Ran into a fielder's choice and reached in the second. Reese pulled that one down the third base line. It is fair. And Rhett's going to advance to third base. And he'll be safe. Good job by Reese to move the runner into great scoring position. As Reese will get credit for a single. And Silas Mega comes up for the Cavemen. 4-3. We need to add a few runs here to keep this lead. Mound visit for Sloan. We'll take a break with them. Two balls, no strikes here as we come out of the mound visit. And Mega at the plate. Silas bats from the right side. That's strike 1 called. He's ready for it now. Burn ban has been issued for Sharp County if you was curious or you're just now joining us. For the love of all that is holy, please stop burning. That's just all I know what to tell you about that. 2-1 by my count, but I think I've missed a pitch here. Silas bloops it past the pitcher. He may be able to leg this one out. Second base bare hand throw to first. And got the out at first, but Red will come in to score. Maybe gets the RBI sacrifice. 5-3 the score now. Jackson Colvin steps in. Jack in the box. Here we go. First pitch takes it to the left side. Shortstop's got to slide, make the play, throws it across, and he's out at first, and that's going to end the inning. Run will not score. And that is 3 outs. Cavemen get 1 across on a couple of hits. We'll be back for the top of the 5th right after this. Due up for Sloan is Stetson Wall, Braxton Wall, and Hill right after we get back. Batter up here, top of the 5th inning. Caveman lead Sloan 5-3. Jackson Colvin back on the mound, and first pitch called strike 1 right down the middle. Stetson Wall, the first batter of the inning. 1-1 count here as that's a ball. Third pitch is called strike 2. I think he went around. Check swing. Next pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And Colvin sits down the first batter of the 5th inning. Down on strikes. Braxton Wall will step in, number 00. 5-3 Cavemen. Hits that one to Reddy. Almost had that just right outside his glove. Great diving play by Rhett, or the attempt anyway. You got to give Rhett credit for that one. That was a good job to try to knock that one down, but it's going to be a base hit for Braxton Wall on the first pitch. Hill stepping in, number 24, lefty. Left side will shift a little. Big Kickoff play to first is not in time. Colvin looking in. It's going to be number 10 on the pitch count for him in the game. Now, runner goes. Newt catches. Throw down to second is not in time. But a good job by Rhett to scoop it up and attempt the secondary tag. It'll be stolen base. Braxton Wall. 1-0 count to Hill. Swing, strike one. 1-1 to count, one out, one runner on. Here at the top of the fifth. 5-3 Caveman. Pickoff play attempt to second, goes into center field, and they're going to send him on the misplay. Gates couldn't pick it up in center field, and that's going to allow a runner to score from second. Braxton Wall comes in. It's 5-4 now. They're on our two-run lead. As it's 0-2 to Hill is what it says here on the board now. I thought it was 1-2. Pretty sure it's 1-2, or 1-1 I meant, but it's fine. I'll take the scoreboards. So put my faith in it for right now. High on the infield, and pitcher calls it. Colvin's got it on the mound, and that'll be out number 2. Hill flies out to the pitcher for out number 2. Run does score, though, earlier, and it's should be 5-4. Here we go. 2 outs here now, nobody on, and Colvin throws a strike to Morse. Swing and a miss. Grounder to short. Rhett backhands it, throws it across, and Silas can't hold on to the pick. Got it in the glove, but it bounced out and safe at first. Sure, that an error on first base. 2 out runner on here now for Sloan as 21 steps in. Jackson Colvin on pitch number 14 and when he throws it here. 5-4, 1-run lead for the Cavemen. Ball in the air to deep second base, and Weston can't hang on to it. They're going to throw it back. Runner advanced too far off second, and the throwback good, and an out call. That'll be out number 3 here in this inning, but Sloan gets a run across, and we'll be back for the bottom of the 5th. Cavemen have up Weston Dickerson, Aiden Smith, and Clayton Walling. Batter up, Weston Dickerson will lead off the bottom of the fifth for the Caveman. We're up by 1, 5-4 the score. Here we go, Weston. New pitcher on the mound for Sloan is it's Braxton Wall. 5-0. First pitch, Weston, ball 1. Second pitch called, strike 1. Looked good on the inside corner. Here we go. Shows bunt. Weston lays one down straight to the pitcher's mound and fielded and thrown out at first. Aiden Smith up now for the Cavemen. Aiden, first time up in the second, got on with a single and scored, and then flew out to left field in the third inning. We'll see what he can do here in the fifth. Called strike 1 to Aiden. Called strike 2. 0-2 to Aiden Smith. Ball 1 now to Smith. 1-2 count. In the dirt for ball 2. It's 2-2 even. Squibber up to short. Makes a play across the diamond and out number 2. Aiden Smith gets thrown out at first. Clayton Walling had a home run in the third inning, and we'll see if we can get 2 on the day. That would be fantastic. Walling facing new pitcher. Foul ball hit the plate and actually may have hit his foot as he is limping back. We'll call that one a foul ball, strike 1. Pitch number 2 to Clayton is in the dirt, ball 1. Dribbler to the pitcher's mound on the right side. He's going to field it, pick it up, and that's 1-2-3 for the Cavemen. And that'll end the 5th inning. We'll go to the top of the 6th. Sloan has Johnson, Lewis, and Sutton coming up. Johnson to the plate and takes the first pitch down the third base side for strike one. Second pitch on the way. He reached out for it. It's going to be popped up in the infield, and Weston Dickerson will take care of that one. Fly out to second base. Lewis will be up for Sloan with one out. Lewis in the box. Struck out last time. Pitch in the dirt. Ball one. Jackson Colvin on the mound. Next pitch on the way from Colvin is a swing and a miss, strike one. Ball one strike here for Lewis. Dribbler up third base side, and it's going to go to the third base coach's hands. Right back to Jackson. 1 ball, 2 strikes here. Jackson to the plate and swing and a miss, strike 3. Good job, Jackson Colvin. We'll go back to the top of the order. Sutton up for Greyhounds. Reached on a walk in the third, had a strikeout in the first, walk in the fourth as well. First pitch to Sutton. Did he go? He did not. Second pitch in the dirt, ball 2. Third pitch of the at-bat, and it's a ball for 3-0. Sutton has got the 3-0. Or 3-0, excuse me, not 3-0. What am I even saying half the time? Strike one. Called strike one. 3 balls, 1 strike. Colvin to the plate this time. Called strike 2. It's full now. Full count, 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. In the dirt, and ball 4 goes through Newt's legs to the backstop, and Sutton will turn and look at second, but Newt's got it picked up, and we're good to go after the walk. Dean up now. He flew out to right field to end the 4th inning. That's when Aiden Smith hit the wall out there. And flew out to center field once, and in the 3rd had a single. Dean at the plate. Steps out. Where's number 40? An odd number for baseball. That might be the only jersey they had that he could get. You know, sometimes that happens. Fouled straight back. Newt may have a bead on it. It's going to be behind him, and ball's going to drop. Foul. No play. Colvin, Mega, Caraway all in on that one, but it just dropped right there kind of in between all of them. 28th pitch of the game for Colvin coming up after Newt Caraway gets everything readjusted. Something's come loose in his helmet. He's got to go trade it out. Gets the backup catcher's mask on. And we're back to it here. Newt ready to go. 5-4 your score. Caveman still with a one-run lead here, top of the sixth. Pickoff play to first is nothing doing. Jackson to the plate, pitch number 28. Swung on and hit to left field. Aiden Smith will pick it up. Throw it in, and now we got 2 on and 2 out for Sloan. Time called. Coach Jamie King going out, and we'll take it with him. Be right back. Back to action here. Colvin will be at 29 pitches here in just a few seconds. As Stetson Wall at the plate. 2 runners on, first and second. 2 outs here in the top of the sixth. Swing on a pitch in the dirt. Strike 1. Next pitch coming. Pitch number 30 for Jack in this ball game. Steps off. Doesn't like what he sees. Weston playing close to the bag, shifted over. Rhett in normal spot. To the plate, Jackson throws that one. Newt picks it up, and it's ball 1. 1-1 here for Wall. Jack looks at the plate. Checks the runner. Throws it high, ball 2. Two one to count, 2 outs here, 2 runners on, first and second for Sloan. Caveman lead by 1 run, 5-4 here in the top of the sixth. We got to get this third out. Newt slides over, keeps that ball in front. It's 3-1. Pickoff play to first, and ball goes sailing to the fence. And that's going to score 1 as Mega has to go track it down. He throws it to Jack at the pitcher's mound. It's tied at 5. Sutton comes in to score all the way from second. Dean will move up to second. Tied at 5 here now after the pass ball, or the pass ball and pickoff attempt. Colvin, 3-1 here to Wall. Oh, that was inside. I would say strike 2, but Tanner McGuire says no, ball 4. So that is a base on balls for Wall. Braxton Wall now up. Braxton Wall 1 for 3 today. Fouled the first pitch off. Behind him, strike 1. Colvin. Newt comes out to talk to him for a minute. They're good to go. Pitch coming from Colvin. Here it goes. Outside, ball 1. It's 1-1. 2 outs. Got to get this last out before any other runs come across. That'll protect the tie. And we can try to get some runs here in the bottom of the 6th. Ball in the dirt, 2-1. You folks watching there at home just about took a dive, but I saved your life. You're welcome. The wind picked up there all of a sudden, got a gust, and it's terrible out here on the wind part. But it's March, so we're used to it, all right? High pitch for ball 3. 3-1 now, the count. Three, 1, 2 out here, and that ball hit hard to left field and gone. 3-run shot. For Braxton Wall. Clears the bases, and now it is 8-5 Sloan. Tough to see that. Coach King going to make a pitching change here, I'm assuming. As he walks out, calls time, and I don't know who else he can throw out there here in a non-conference game. You know, Reese pitched yesterday in the conference game, got a non-conference game today, and then another game, I believe, Thursday and Friday. And Rhett can pitch some too. He may throw him out there. We'll see what happens here in a minute. We'll take a break with him. It's Cave City baseball and Cave City School Athletics. Back to action here on the pitch and change. It is the Waco Kid. Colton Johnson has come in from the bullpen, and he will take over throwing balls and strikes here. First pitch ball. That pitch is hammered to Rhett King, and it goes through his legs. Oh, my goodness. That is something you don't see every day, is Rhett King letting a grounder go through. Oh, that hurts. Hill will reach on a single. Number 99, Morse up now for Sloan. That's a big old rock Cotton's got in his hand. That kind of scares me a little bit over here. He's going the other direction, though, so we're all right. Johnson fires to the plate. Called. Strike one to Hill. Or Morse, excuse me. The Waco Kid, we'll see what he can do here in the top of the sixth. Ninth grader. Pickoff play, and it goes to the fence that time, too. Runner would advance. Johnson back up, third pitch. Well, fourth now. Well, no, it should just be the third now. Fouled off to the backstop, and strike two to Morse. No balls, two strikes. Johnson. Ready to throw it, and called. Strike three to end this inning. Sloan scores 4. But a backwards K ends it. We're going to the bottom of the sixth. Do it for our Cavemen, Miller, Cates, and Rhett King. Lane Miller steps in, the DH for the Cavemen, and takes a called strike one. Bottom six here. We're down now 8-5 after that 4-run inning by Sloan. Ball one on the outside, misses. 1-1 here. Ball two to Miller. Here we go. Pitch number 14 on the way. Miller gets a hold of that one, goes to short. Can he leg it out? No, that's going to be a good catch by the first baseman, and it's going to be an out. 6-3 put out. Miller will be set down. Caleb Cates, the lefty, stepping in for the Cavemen now. Well, if the wind would just die down for 5 minutes, that would just be amazing. My face won't feel like I've been standing in a sandstorm. Ball one to start the at-bat for Cates. One out here. Outside corner, ball two. I'll take that any day. Wanted them strikes earlier, but I'll take it as a ball at this point. Ball three, 3-0 count to Caleb Cates. Spring training still going on. It won't be long. We have real baseball, though, for MLB, and that'll be fun. Strike one called on the 3-0 pitch. Or 3-0, yeah. So Cates now still ahead 3-1 in a hitter's count. Base hit ball four right here. We'll see what happens. Outside, ball four, and Cates will be on. Rhett King back top of the lineup. Struck out twice in the first and second. Got on in a walk and scored later in the fourth. Rhett King up here in the top. Ball one. Pitch number 21 coming here for Wall. Called strike one, and Rhett's even now 1-1. One man on, one out. Fouled it back towards me, and I almost had that. Blocked about 10 feet, and I might have played that one and caught it. Not today, though. 1-2 count now for Rhett. Step off. Coach King wants a balk called. Rhett behind the count, 1-2. Outside, ball two, even now. Next pitch on the way is number 24 for Wall. Rhett's going to bloop that one into center field, and one hopper. That'll advance Caleb Cates to third base and bring up Reese Bray, top of the order here. That's who you want when you're behind in the next inning. Good job by Rhett. Cates advanced to third on that one, and Reese Bray steps in. Reese looking at first pitch. Called strike one. (8-5) your score. Sloan with the lead here. Next pitch to Reese in the dirt. One and one. Pick off move to third, and nothing doing. Reese steps back in. Outside, ball three. Ball two to Reese. Reese, dribbler, too short. Just one out. Double play not going to happen. And it'll be out at first. Has to be by a hair because he was off the bag. And Coach Smith over to the first base side wants to appeal that decision. And the umpires are going to discuss it. I thought Reese was safe. Run scores, though, regardless. Reese going to be out. They'll call him out at first, but he got the RBI sacrifice. Rhett moved up to second. Kate scored. It's 8-6 now. Silas Mega up for the Cavemen. Silas got on in the first, the fielder's choice, hit a single in the second. Grounded into a 4-3 out in the fourth, and here in the top of the sixth, we'll see what he can do. Next pitch from Wall is a ball. It's 2-0. Balls, no strikes, Silas Mega. Big off play to second, and Rhett's back in plenty of time. 2 out here in the game, or in the inning. Cavemen trail by 2. 2-run shot though to left field really put us there in the tie. I wouldn't be upset with that at all. Call, strike one. Mega still ahead 2-1 here. Called strike 2, a little low and down the middle though. Two out. Mega. Must have been just a little bit outside. Full count, 3-2. Fouled it off out of play into the stands. Into the softball field. 3-2, 2 out. Rhett's on second, nobody behind him, so he won't run on the pitch. Unless he's given instructions to, but it's not automatic. Mega fouls that one off the same spot in the in the stand, excuse me. Hangs and stays alive. Pitch number 36 here for Walls. Another stand foul ball to the softball field. That will go to the parking lot. Silas hanging with him. Drive the pitch count up. It's good baseball. Ball 4, and Silas will take his base. Jackson Colvin will be next up for the Cavemen. Bats in the 4 spot. Pitching right now. Well, it was pitching. Probably back at third, I think. 2 men on, 2 out here in the top of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th, excuse me. Why did I say the stop? What am I thinking? Jack steps in. I hold Red on. Pitcher will step off. Called strike 1, his first pitch. Colvin steps back in quickly. Next pitch to him low and ball one. Third pitch to Jack. A little low, ball two. 2-1 count here for Colvin. Look back at Rhett. Time called at the plate. Good job, Jack. Let's step out. Two on, two out here, two on. Lots of twos on the board right now. Wall taking a long time to throw a pitch. Jack swings at that one and strike two. 2-2, two out. Colvin looks at ball three, full count. Full count, runners will be going. Two out. And Wall goes to the plate, runners on the move, and that's ball four. Get on down there, Jack. Ball four for Colvin, and he'll reach. Bases loaded here. They'll run Levi Jones in to run for Colvin. Eight six your score. We're down two. Bottom of the sixth. Dickerson up. Weston. Here we go. First pitch to Weston is low and away. Ball one. Second pitch to Weston is strike one, but ball's loose. Not very far, though, and that's a good call there by Coach King not to send Rhett. Eight six score here. Outside, ball two. Two one to count, two out here to Weston. Almost hits him. It'll be 3-1. Ball four. Weston walks in a run as he gets the base on balls, and Rhett will score, brings it down to 8-7, and Sloan Hendrix going to have a mound visit. Aiden Smith up. Pitch and change here for Sloan, and we'll take a short break with them. Be back right after this. Batter up here, Aiden Smith will walk to the batter's box. 8-7, the Cavemen trail by just one now. It's up 3-0 in the bottom of the second. Bases are loaded, and first pitch inside, called strike one. Ooh, don't know about that one. On the mound for Sloan, number 40, Dean, the pitcher. Behind Aid that time, and it's 1-1. Eight, 7. Sloan with a one-run lead. Bases loaded for the Cavemen, but 2 out here. A good swing and a miss by Aiden, and if he would make contact, that ball would be still going. Warming up at the mound for the Cavemen is, I don't know, give me a minute and I'll tell you. Strike 3 called on the inside, and I'm not sure about that one either. That's kind of been an interesting, he's not called any inside pitches like that all day long, and then we get a new pitcher for Sloan, and there's 2 right in a row, strike out the side with bases loaded. But whatever, we go to the top of the 7. Got to make sure we get 1, 2, 3 here on Sloan. Due up for them is number 21, Johnson and Lewis. When we come back for the top 7, listen to Cave City Baseball, Cave City Athletics YouTube. Back here, lots of defensive changes for the Cavemen. I'll try to run through them here by memory. Rhett King on the mound for the Cavemen. Nuke Caraway behind the plate. Silas Mega is at first. Aiden Smith at second. Weston Dickerson at third. Or at short, excuse me. At third is Reese Bray. In the outfield, Clayton Walling in center. Levi Jones in right. And it's anybody's guess. That may be Cates in center. I bet that's Caleb Cates still in center field. First pitch from Rhett's ball 1. Second pitch is popped up into the infield, and Aiden Smith says he's got it, and by golly, he does. Aiden Smith with a good catch on the first out. Number 21. Johnson will come in. Step up for Sloan. They lead 8-7. Just 1-run lead for the Greyhounds. Outside on the breaking ball, ball 1. Second pitch outside and looked good to me for strike 1, but I'm not the umpire. 2-0. Strike called that time, and 2-1 to count. Brett King dealing up there. Popped up straight back to the stands, and nobody hit. We're good. So 2-2 count here for Johnson. Breaking ball, dribbler to short. Weston picks it up, throws it across, and out number 2. Good job by Weston. Lewis will come up. We need a 1-2-3 inning here and get into the bottom of the 7th. And really need to score a couple of runs and end this thing. We'll see what happens. Caveman scored 3 in the 2nd, 1 in the 3rd, 1 in the 4th, and 2 in the 5th. Or 6th, excuse me. But needed just another one to tie it up here. Ball 1 to Lewis. Nobody on, 2 out here. Called strike 1. Grounder to third base. Reese bobbles it. Has to make a play. Out at first. Out at first. Called by the umpire. I think Sloan's going to say something about that. We're going to hang on here before I mute it. It was a bang-bang play. I know that. I mean, it was close. We'll see here. Unofficially, it'd be scored 5-3 if he's out. But right now, we don't have an official call. And home plate umpire agrees with the field umpire, and that's a 5-3 put out for out number 3. The Cavemen have some momentum going into the top of the 7th. We've got Clayton Walling, Lane Miller, Cates coming up right after this. Clayton Walling, batter up. He'll lead us off here in the bottom of the 7th. Coach Brent Smith will go take his spot at first. Coach Jamie King in season number 27 over at third base. Rally time here, boys. It's rally time. Got to get 1 to tie, 2 to win. Walling's got a solo home run already in the day. That was in the 3rd inning. First pitch to Clayton is called strike 1. Caveman batted 8 in the 6th inning. And there's Clayton starting us out. Grounder to short. Took a little time to get it across, and he'll be out at first by an eyelash. Lane Miller will step up the DH for the Cavemen. Lane has reached on a walk, flew out to left field, called strike 1, and then grounded into a out short. No balls, 1 strike to Lane Miller, DH. Second pitch into the dirt, goes to the backstop. Low in the dirt to Lane, that time 2-1. Should be 1-1, that's correct, yes. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball 2, low and outside. Miller outside, strike 2, and it's now 2-2. 2-2 count to Miller. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Caleb Cates. Next up for the Cavemen, he had a single in the second. Grounded short in the fourth and reached on a walk and scored in the 6th inning. We need him to do it again here. Cates will step in from the left side. This is do or die time here for the Cavemen. You got 2 outs, bottom of the 7th and down 1. First pitch strike. Good take. Second pitch, strike 2. Outside for ball 1 on Cates, 1-2. Good eye there, Caleb. Way outside, tried to throw a breaking ball, and it missed everything except the glove of the catcher who had to extend to get it. 2-2. Down to the last strike. It's 2-2, 2 out, down 1 here in the bottom of the 7th. Cates up. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that's a ball game. Caveman lose a heartbreaker here, 8-7 to end it, and tough night for 3-0 lead there in the second, and led it all the way till the top of the 6th inning. Sloan scored 4 runs, and it's 8-7 final here in Cave City. We'll be back on the air. Let me look at our schedule real fast here. I don't remember what my broadcast schedule says, so let me look at our calendar. We'll be back on the air. Baseball will play at Mountain View Thursday. Softball at Mountain View Thursday, so we won't be on the air Thursday. But we will be, I believe, Friday. Flippin comes down for another conference game, and we'll go from there. All right. Well, 8-7. Cavemen drop a heartbreaker here. They fall to 2-2, or 3-2 overall, excuse me. And we'll be back Friday for some more action right here on Cave City School Athletics. This is Justin Wilson. You're listening to Cave City Baseball today on Cave City School Athletics YouTube channel. We'll see you Friday.